Hey everybody, it's Jenny and I am here with you today to share how I planned this week in my Classic Happy Planner. You saw a little look at last week, which was kind of classic me, and another week that's classic me is we're going to do a rainbow week. Now you can see I am flipping through these tiny little sticker books and I'm looking for stickers that will work perfectly for the rainbow color palette. So I'm just identifying a few that will be good or would possibly work or kind of like fit what I have in mind. And I'm going to kind of do things ever so slightly differently this week in terms of I'm going to have kind of a plan, but then I'm not going to have kind of a plan. I really want the week to feel really random. I couldn't explain to you why. I just have an overwhelming desire to make it feel kind of a little bit different and a little bit more eclectic. So we'll just see what happens. I have a little bit of a plan and we'll go with that and see how it all shakes out and how it all comes together with that. And so like I said, I'm just flipping through these sticker books. I just got them last week and so I'm not 100% like super familiar with them even though they're tiny. But you see that pink and white polka dot with the little black splatters? Oh yeah, I'm using that one and I can't wait. Now you can see I have tons of little sticky notes where I have pre-planned, and I have also allowed myself to use whatever handwriting I would like, which basically means trying working on my printing and like my cursive a little bit, but it's really just not my forte. I really have not written like that with regularity since I was like 17 years old. So, and newsflash, that's like over 20 years ago. So, it's not as neat and pretty as other people's, but I'm a-okay with that because it's just part of who I am, especially since I am a printer, I guess, if you will. Now, I laid down that orange stars. It's from the sports sticker book. I just love it. I wish I had a sheet of like 50 of those boxes with the stars in them. I love stars. I love how it's a little bit distressed. It's just a really cute decorative backdrop, and I can see layering all kinds of fun other things with that if you had more of them, but instead I will hoard them by and large because they're just so cute. Now I'm looking for really good things to add for Monday for the red. Now, newsflash, the reason I use that full box for the orange is because orange stickers are definitely much harder to find. And so when you find a good one that's going to work, you need to just go ahead and use it, especially when it's not summer, because you will occasionally find orange stickers for summer. Obviously Halloween too, but then you'll find that they are very themed for Halloween, which obviously I don't want in May. So anyway, you'll find summer orange stickers, which can be used, but a lot of times then they will have a very much of a summer theme as well, just like the Halloween. So again, finding orange stickers that aren't overly themed is definitely a challenge. Now you can see I'm flipping through, just making sure that I can find some really great red stickers that will work, and that's definitely part of this sort of overall theme, which is that, okay, let's find things I wouldn't maybe necessarily use. And you know I do that occasionally anyway. I definitely have those weeks where I do that, but let's pull out things that don't get used in the average week because, okay, they don't fit in the parameters of what I normally reach for or those types of things. So that's sort of step one in the more eclectic, go with the flow kind of thing this week, which is that we are using, who's we? Just me, what that I'm using for this week in that more random. Now I'm moving over to Wednesday, which is the yellow. You got this. That's really genuinely one of my favorite stickers right now. I love it. There's so much about it that I really like, but certainly the yellow, the script, the outline, all part of it. Now I'm going to lay down yellow stickers for the activities, which in this case are, of course, baseball games because, well, what else would they be? And I thought that I would find a yellow box in this colorful boxes sticker book, but guess what? There are no yellow boxes. Let that sink in for a second. Completely surprised if you want to know the truth. So I go back to my old trusty rainbow sticker book and I am going to just move this sticker down to the bottom so that I can use that box in the rainbow sticker book that you see right there. I'll cover up the text and use this circle that I have on my finger to cover it up, and then I will get to writing the activities. Now at this point I wasn't really sure what I was going to do pen wise. Now obviously yellow pen can be a little bit harder to show up, and quite frankly I'm not trying to work that hard by seeing, like, contorting my eyes to find to be able to see yellow ink. So, but I wasn't sure what I was going to do with the rest of the week. Like if on Monday I would write with red ink and Tuesday I'd write with a orange ink. You just never know. It's not the norm for me to write with different colored ink anyway. I mostly only ever write with black. I'm just more comfortable. It's easier because it's easier to find. I always have a black pen within reach. So now I'm going to add my little checklist for Wednesday, and I trimmed off a couple of extras because I didn't have room for it. And with that kind of an afternoon with 2 games back to back, there's no way an extensive to-do list is getting done anyway because I only have the morning hours, which I work anyway. So yeah, not going to be a lengthy to-do list, but I'll get a little bit more ambitious on Tuesday. All right, so now I'm just kind of going back through here, taking a little bit of a look of, okay, am I going to use those stickers or not? And then pulling out that Mambi sticks because there's a couple on there that I will for sure use during the weekend. Now we're on to green, and green is always a struggle for me because there are certain shades of green that I actually really like. Newsflash, right? Because I've been telling you for like 2 years that I'm not into green. However, there are shades of green that I definitely don't like. And so like right here, I love this shade of green. It's super cute and it's really fun, and especially with summer coming up, it's going to be a great addition. Anyway, sorry to digress about the color green. And so I'm going to go ahead and sort of lay things out, but I'm also really thinking about how, okay, let's put the to-do list in that center section, even though I've been heavily focusing on decorative stickers in the center section. So putting a big green quote up at the top and then that green box, and then I'm going to find a way to overlap my to-do list over that full box. Well, I guess it's not really a full box, that square box as well. So you can see right here, just layering that right on top, and then that will leave some blank space down at the bottom for anything that could potentially pop up. But I don't usually have too many things pop up. I mean, sometimes, certainly. I don't want to rule it out, but not kind of like a pop-up sort of plan girl. I've got a lot of things going on, and so it's hard for me to add things that aren't already pre-planned. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my to-do list down in the bottom for Friday, and I'm just sort of sticking with more of an aqua color palette for Friday, despite the fact that it is the blue color for the rainbow week, but I actually really like that, and I like that it sort of makes it a little bit unexpected in terms of the colors as well. It's not the same thing that you would always totally expect. So now again, of course, I have more baseball games, so I'm going to write those in the open section that you see right there in the center for Friday, and I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to use in terms of the Mambi stickers that I already have or the Happy Planner ones. So you can see I have the colorful boxes out. I'm just not 100% sure how I'm going to use those. There are lots of different options. There's definitely a lot of options too with those, the sports sticker book as well, which I'm super excited about. Now you can see here that I'm going to add the super cute little baseball icon. Speaking of which, if you're watching this and you don't use your baseballs, but you would use, volleyball or karate or whatever else, why don't you leave a comment below? We could totally switch our stickers. Like I could send you whichever ones you wanted. You could send me the baseballs. I could potentially use the soccer ones as well, but really I would like to primarily focus on the baseball because, well, that's what I'm for sure going to use. So let's stick with that. Oh, basketball. I could potentially use basketball as well. But like I said, baseball is really where it's at for me. So if you wanted to switch, leave me a comment below. We could work on that, okay? Anywho, so I'm just writing those in right there, and it feels kind of weird because there's not a ton of that color, which is a bummer because I really like that color, but that's all right. That's how it goes, right? So now we can work on the weekend, and I'm going to add this purple Wild and Free script sticker, and then also this super pretty, I just love it, Yay sticker from that Mambi Sticks. It's really adorable. Now remember that pink and white polka dot sticker that I showed you before? Yep, there it is. It's going to be layered with this super cute flamingo. I'm obsessed with how the decorations in the weekend came together. Like, it makes my whole week, and I'm really excited about it because then I want to refer to my planner like 500 times during the week, and I know I will be super efficient that way. So for me, it's a total win-win. I get all my stuff done, and I get something super cute to look at as well. So now for Saturday, obviously there's a ton going on already with my decorations, so I'm just going to use bullet points to mark most of the activities. Not all of them, because sometimes there's like for this, for example, it was a doubleheader baseball game. There's a lot of information to include, and so using the full box really sort of made sense. But with the white and the real simplicity there, didn't feel like it was competing too terribly much. So I'll just continue with the bullet points, and then I'll fill in the last couple of things, and I am all set. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment box below, and I will do my very best to get back to you. Thank you so much, and make it a great day.